Oh.
Hi, it's Amy
and Lorraine,
and we're the Popex Sisters. Today we're going to be kind of doing as you can tell from the title, we're going to be doing a topic guide on Hideout Festival.
Yeah, giving our tips, tricks, and we've been there twice now. Absolutely love it.
It's our favourite festival.
Yeah, hands down, UK and abroad.
Yeah.
And we do have a vlog already up on Hideout.
Yeah, because the one before is an actual video of us in Hideout. This is obviously just a tips. The other one you can actually see what Hideout is like. I think it shows a pretty true example.
We videoed every day. I don't know how we managed to do that. And we videoed the clubs and like who we'd seen and
it showed a true representation of what Hideout's really like.
So check that out and subscribe, please.
Yeah, like, subscribe, comment if you want us to kind of do more tips for not necessarily this festival but other festivals.
Yeah, we love a festival. And we're going to try and do this.
Or if you have any questions, like you can DM us. Our Instagrams will also be linked down below, or comment. Like either way, we'll get back to you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So Hideout Festival is located in Croatia, for anyone that doesn't know.
And in 2020, it's going to be the dates from the 21st of June to the 25th of June, which has changed from the previous years, which was the 1st of July.
Yeah, I doubt that'll impact anything though, because it, like weather, for example, because it was so hot. Yeah. And I feel like it was hot for the whole summer. Yeah. Some people came out before.
It's pretty much like a week before. It's not like months before. Okay. So, the actual clubs within Hideout Festival, there are like five I think, main ones.
Yeah, and what's the beach called?
Zark Beach, or Zakra, however you want to pronounce it. We're not 100%, even though we've been. Yeah,
so it's actually one of the coolest, I don't know, would you call it a venue? Locations for a festival that I've seen.
Yeah.
So it's like you've got the beach in like a curve, and then you've got the 5 super clubs spread about. So there's Noah, which is our absolute favourite. Honestly, Google it now if you've not. Noah.
Yeah, Google pictures
Hideout, because it's basically like a decking kind of area, and it's on the sea, like you are hovering over the sea, like raving over. It's just amazing. Sorry, something fell, it scared me. So who have we seen at Noah?
We've seen Salado.
Yeah, Alan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Was Jamie Jones there?
No, he was at another one.
Oh, anyway, such a good location.
Yeah, and there's basically, we will talk about VIP and like normal tickets in a bit, but there's a VIP bit which is like at the top, and you can like look down at where the DJ's playing, and that's kind of cool.
Okay, so next club is Papaya, and that's the biggest. And so the people that the festival feel like are the big headliners, they'll put there. So there's been Stormzy, Jamie Jones was there actually, yeah, you're right.
I forgot about that, Jamie Jones.
Michael Bibby, so good.
So many, like Gorgon City and other DJs like that.
Yeah, and then the next club is Aquarius, which I also love. I think that's my second favourite.
That's halved in size now, because it used to be huge.
Yeah, they used to have a day bit and then
but they've now split that into like half a restaurant. I think that's more for like in the day if you want to eat. Well,
it's such a good location. But one thing I would say with Aquarius is get there early in the evening, because this year,
oh my gosh,
it was so busy. Like we went to see, who was it?
Was it M? No, it wasn't MK.
We did see MK there, but
in the day. Oh my
god, who was it? That's gonna bother me. I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, we got in and it was squished, like it was so busy. So with that one,
I think because we've obviously been, we were like, well, we're not missing out too much. But I think if it was your first year and you
it was Sunny Federa.
Oh yeah, sorry. If it was like your first year, you would be a bit disappointed if like it was really, really packed.
Yeah.
So get there early.
Aquarius, good location. And then, what's the other one?
Well, that's stage one.
Don't we have a list? And I have to bait myself out now. Okay, Euphoria.
Yeah, Euphoria is kind of like a stage. It's like a stage outside.
I don't really like that one, but like it's to your own taste. Like they don't really put, I think they put unknown people there, and that's not me trying to be like bitchy. It's just like I think it's a bit drum and bassy, and that's kind of not a thing. But that one, there's never going to be a queue. It's kind of just like outside, as you walk in, and sometimes you can like walk through it to get into the festival. That's how we've normally done it. And then the last one's Calypso. So we've seen MK there. We've seen Jax Jones there. Calypso's a cool venue, to be fair. It is cool, It's like a big maze. It's almost like a maze. I don't know. We'll do a story time on that one though, because we have like a funny event that happened there. Yeah.
But yeah, that one can get quite busy as well.
And that one's quite far from nowhere. It's like opposite ends of the beach.
Yeah.
So if you were going to try and go to a set back to back, you need to like
leave a bit earlier from one to the other. And that one gets quite busy as well. So
it does.
I honestly think if there's a DJ you want to see at a certain time, get there an hour before. Like, I'm really sorry, but
should we talk about timings now? The timings of the festival, or do we feel like we can mention that later?
Yeah, no, we can talk about timings.
So one thing we absolutely love about Hideout is it's full-on pool parties with amazing acts, and then it's also like the evening sets. So, and they don't do it by halves, both are equally amazing.
Yeah, and I prefer pool parties. Like, I do love like raving at night, that is fun, but pool parties, it feels so much like everyone's like so happy and there's such good vibes. At night time it can be a bit more like you want to get drunk, just
which we love too,
but like daytime's more like
so what are the timings? I feel like it's like 2 is the start of the pool party and then it finishes like 6.
I thought it was 3.
Is it?
Oh,
I should have probably checked this, but it's those kind of.
I think it's like 2 till like 8.
Yeah. And
then there's like an hour gap, but I'm pretty sure DJs still play then.
Yeah, the only reason I wanted to highlight it is because if there's anybody that's not been to an international festival, it's not like home where it starts at 12. So yeah, it'll be in the afternoon and then last longer. And then there's like a break in Hideout, but you don't actually have to go home if you don't want.
You can stay, and sometimes DJs will stay on
extend
longer, and they still play music. I think,
there's always like the beach has got bars and stuff that aren't the clubs that'll play music.
And I think some people like stay and pre-drink there sometimes, or people come there. But what I think is good is that because it starts at like 3 or 2, you get the whole morning to recover from like the night before. Yeah. But then some people could beg to differ, but we managed to get there every day.
And then the evening stuff starts at like 8 and
9.
Then
9, because it's an hour gap. Yeah. So
okay, and then finishes at like 5 AM.
Yeah.
6.
And yet again, some DJs will like carry on after that, depending on like,
oh my god,
what they want to do.
So, oh, it's so good.
Yeah. So it's kind of like start, or you have to buy a ticket. Like, you do need to buy a festival ticket. You're not just going to go to Hideout without paying. So a standard price of the ticket is roughly, at the moment when this video's been posted, £160. Like roughly that, yeah. I think by the end it probably ends up to like 200, because I think every like tier they had like £20 or something.
But the good thing is you can do a deposit, so you can literally pay £40 now, and then the rest by June. I want to say June, but maybe it's May, because that's kind of what we did last year. I think we just paid a deposit,
but like let's not.
We weren't sure.
Like 200 right now.
Yeah, which helps break it up, and you can do it with VIP. Yeah. How much is the VIP full price?
So full price is roughly at the moment £240.
How do we feel about? We've done both. Yeah, we've done both. Without VIP and with.
And you can also, if you bought standard and you changed your mind, you wanted an upgrade, you can get that for 75. No, not 75. Sorry, rewind. 72. I thought it was like 60. Sorry, £72. So if you do change your mind, then.
So I think it depends on different clubs. I would recommend VIP, but you're gonna have an amazing time without it.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Yeah, because the first year we didn't have VIP, we just got normal tickets, and we were like, oh, we should have got VIP.
Yeah,
like,
and then we got VIP, and we were like, we barely
used it.
But that could be just because we like to be in the heart of it, like in the dance floor area, whereas the VIP only section.
I think it's beneficial when it's busy. And at night it is busy, so I would say sometimes it is worth it. Yeah. But there's not a huge difference of like normal ticket VIP. You get a top that's extra, like you get different t-shirts. Yeah, you get, we should have worn them, sorry guys. You get bars, like sometimes you get more bars.
Oh yeah, Noah. I'd recommend it for Noah, but you can't pick and choose which club. Yeah. But yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's up to you, but don't feel like you're going to miss out if you don't get VIP.
And you get such nice wristbands. Oh my god, should I go grab my wristband? No.
No, it's okay.
Oh, but yeah, they're really nice and they're like glittery. They're one of the nicest, because I keep my wristbands from whatever festival we go to, so then I can
but if you don't like crowds, then maybe get VIP. If that's like a really big thing for you, then I would suggest that.
Yeah.
So flights, let's touch base with that. We would suggest that you guys book it earlier in advance, because any abroad festivals that we have been to in the past, we have made some mistakes. That's including AMP, Hideout, like other ones, because
it never gets cheaper.
No, it doesn't.
Leaving it. Like it'll get
January
more expensive.
Sales. No,
yeah,
literally.
Book it the minute you know you're going.
Yeah, the minute you and your group, or you and your boyfriend, you and your friend have decided we're going,
you book that flight even before the ticket, because the ticket's not going to go anywhere.
No, the ticket's not going to change that much in price.
Yeah, but the flight will. So I'm trying to think of how much it was the first time.
Oh my
God, it was just
ridiculous. I think it was like 500, 600.
And then this year we got it 300.
Yeah, and we booked it like in advance. And also as well, do you know what? You don't want to end up. You don't want to end up getting like split flights. Like, obviously,
okay, so we'll go into the destinations because you might be like, split. What is that? Basically, I don't want to say it's an awkwardly located port. There's a lot of airports that you can use, but they're far away. So it's up to you how
decide the best one.
Yeah, because don't forget you're going to be getting a coach transfer unless you're rich and you're getting a taxi or something. But the festival provide transfers. Yeah.
So, and it's all fun and games. You go in, no matter, even if it takes 5 hours to get there, like, oh, it's fun and games, but when you're going back and you're hungover, it's not funny.
Oh my God, we'll go into that later, but
so, yeah. The airports that you can fly to are Zeta, which is 2 hours away.
Oh my God, I can't say it. Rijeka. Thanks for giving me that one.
Sorry.
That's 3 hours away.
Yes, Split, which is also 3 hours away.
Pula, 4.5.
Zagreb, which is 5 hours.
Trieste, which is 5.
And then those ones,
I want to do these ones though, trust me, because
the first 3 that we said, I would recommend.
The ones that we know people have used are Zadar, Split and Pula.
Yeah.
And we've used Split 2 times. However, I think next time we'll pay a bit more and go to Zadar.
But the only thing is that like depends on where you're flying from. So like if you're flying from like Manchester or like Leeds or Liverpool, Zadar, you might go to Zadar.
Whereas London, it's hard to find.
Split and
it's flying from Heathrow, which is more expensive. Whereas you can fly from Stansted
or Luton,
or Gatwick and go to Split.
But yeah, sometimes if you're from like a certain, let's say you're from the north, it might be better off looking at flights from like 3 different airports to see which one's best for you.
We'd recommend, no matter which one you do choose, using the transfer facility that Hideout provide. You do have to pay, but it's really nice coaches. They help put your luggage in, aircon. They know you've been at the festival, so on the way back, they know you're hungover and you've not got your head, and they're just so nice. And that starts, the price of like each way starts at 22. It's really affordable.
Yeah, £22. So like, let's say for example Zadar might be like £22 there, £22 back. That's £44 each. And like if you try getting transfers, honestly they're so expensive.
So we looked into it. We were like, let's see how much a taxi is. Even if, do you know what, if it's a big group of you and you don't feel in the coach, do have a look at a private taxi. But if it's 2 of you like us or less than 4 or 5, don't bother.
It's not worth it
unless you're rich.
Yeah, unless you're bowling.
Unless you're rich.
But yeah, for us, we find that that's easier, and it takes you to the coach. I think is it the bus station?
Right. Yes. So they will drop you off in the Valja bus station, and that is where you'll be getting your. You don't have to do it same day.
Your wristbands,
but your wristbands, you'll get
your shuttle bus wristbands if you get there. And we'll go into more detail about that.
And there's little shuttles that will take you to the festival. But we're going to go into shuttle buses.
It takes you kind of like to the heart of like where you can get most of your stuff. So that's also another thing that we would suggest getting their airport transfers, because some people that didn't know where to get their wristbands. I don't think it was made very clear to them.
Story time, do you remember when we were coming back first Hideout trip and there were those lads that hadn't used the Hideout one but used the private?
Because they do. I think there are like online ones that you can find like transfers that will take you there.
So these lads, we were all waiting about and we were waiting for the Hideout one, but there's other coaches because it's a coach station. Anyway, oh my God, basically
there was like a group of like 7 boys.
The coach company had changed the timings of the coach, emailed everyone who's going to check their email at Hideout Festival.
When you're literally like,
they didn't see, and then one of them called the company to be like, where are you? You're like half an hour late. And they were like, we went, we left you an email, and those boys were so scared they're going to miss their flight.
Because they'd got one from Venice, so they had to get to Venice to get a flight back.
It was so stressful.
Like, if you don't mind travelling for cheap, then go for it, do whatever you want, those things. But
it's up to you, but this is our recommendation to use what Hideout offer.
And we don't like hassle. We want it to be easy. We want to get on that coach, get there, get here, get all the way.
Yeah.
Their accommodation. Where should you stay?
I personally think Novalgia.
Yeah, Novalgia. So that's
I'm probably saying it wrong. Remember when that man corrected me? Novalgia.
Novalgia. That's where we've stayed the past 2 times we have been. That's where we'd most likely recommend.
We recommend it because I feel like it's the biggest area. It's where all the fun is. There's loads of supermarkets. There's actual
it's the
bars
biggest town I think near Zark Beach.
Yeah, and there's so many apartments.
Yeah.
Shall we just quickly list the other places? We're doing this by shuttle bus locations.
Yeah, so where the shuttle bus from Novalgia is. So there's Star Novalgia, so I think that's a bit more far out. So be careful as well. If you type in Novalgia, sometimes I think apartments will put you in Star Novalgia thinking, so yeah,
which is make sure you check. But we know people that have stayed there and loved it, so it's not, we wouldn't.
Yeah, it is nice. I think it's a bit more quieter, but it is still beautiful. There's Garjack. We ended up going there on a bus once by accident.
The bus driver took us. Just
that place such small, but it looked a bit lit. Like they did look like there was people there, but I don't know. Then there's like other ones that like there's other ones on a green line. So if you look on the actual website, you can like
just have it. Yeah, I'd recommend you go on the Hideout Festival website. Oh my god, we're running out of battery. Go on the website and have a look at the shuttle bus stops, and then base where you're staying on that.
Yeah. Shuttle bus.
Okay, so we definitely recommend doing this. Basically, there's like 5 lines and they're based on colour, kind of how we
just described in accommodation. Those ones, the shuttle buses will take you there.
So we really recommend this.
Yeah, 100%.
How much was it?
It's £50.
It is worth it. Taxis on and that cheap in Novalgia or the whole area.
And it takes you to exactly where the festival is. Yeah. Like, if you were getting taxis, it would literally cost you probably like £30 each way every single day for a week, like, and work out that
it is so they're really frequent from like, so you can come and go as you please. Also it's so much fun, like you get to see other festival goers. We've made loads of mates through that. 100%. People are so funny because everyone pre-drinks on it. But and the only thing is there's no aircon.
Oh yeah, no, that's hot. So hot. Bring fans, like handheld fans. The amount of people that
girls have clocked on now, haven't they? Because when we first went, no one did it, and then now we didn't do girls do it. And
because it's so warm, having a handheld fan, honestly, it'll change your life.
Yeah, and your makeup will drip off if you don't have it. Okay, so now we're just gonna kind of go through the locals, like supermarkets, the kind of basically how to help you when you're living there for the week.
100%. And we're going to be talking about Novalgia in particular, just because that's where we stayed, so that's all we can kind of tell you about. Yeah, so locals were so lovely. Like whether it was the people in the apartments that we stayed, supermarket. Like everyone was always like smiley and friendly. Like considering as like
you'll get some stares with what you're wearing like in the evening maybe, because we go a bit more like ravey, so but nothing like bad. We'll probably get heckled more here.
No, they stare, but they're not like oh you
they know it's the festival. Oh yeah, wear sarongs when you're walking through the town,
or like shorts.
A rumour went round that they might fine if you're just in a bikini. So we used to take sarongs and
because you have like little bags, like if you have little backpacks or little things like you can just tie it against.
And once you're on the shuttle, take it off. You're fine.
Take it off. As soon as you step into like Zark Beach, you're fine. Just walking through the town, just be a bit just like respectful, not
right. So don't be disrespectful.
Please. Respectful.
There's loads of supermarkets.
So many. There is quite. There's loads like little shops.
There's loads of restaurants, so for those of you that don't cook and you don't,
and you don't really have time to cook.
But but we like to just snack. But some people want a cooked meal; they can't go a week without one. So there's loads of cafes and like
like I don't really know. It's like a window and like some English pizza.
City Centre. There's loads of I said city centre. It's not. It's like a little town. But what else? There's a taxi firm that you can use on your an app.
Like, we did manage to.
A man picked us up and he was that, and then he got shouted at, but he recommended it.
It's like Uber but not Uber. Like, don't quote me.
Okay. Sorry if it looks a bit different.
My camera died, so we're filming it on my phone.
Anyway, so we'll go through pre-parties now.
So we recommend that when you're booking it, book it to come like 2 days before, or would you recommend 1 day? Before the festival starts, of course.
I think you're better off if you're trying to choose between staying after the festival or coming earlier. I do come earlier because 100%. After the festival you just want to go home and it's a ghost town. Everyone's going. But come a few days before, like get a tan. There's a club called Cocomo which we absolutely adore.
Or Cocomo.
That's the one. That is what it's called.
And that's if you're staying in Novalgia, then that's where the pre-parties are. And that's like in the actual centre.
So they do I think they do loads of days of pre-party, but anyway, we went 2 days before and we went out that night. Such a good night. There were so many people there that had already landed and decided to come out.
So that was 2 days before. Then the day before they did a pre-party at Cocomo, and then they also did a pre-party at Noah, which is in Zakra Beach. And
we didn't know about Noah. We were so
we guessed,
angry,
but we weren't sure. But yeah, also the day before, you can go to like Zakra Beach and like suss things out.
Yeah, you can mooch about. The bars are open, not the super clubs, but the bars on the beach.
We went to Noah.
Oh my god, we did. Yeah, we did actually.
You don't need to have your wristband, because I think some guys that we met, they didn't have their wristband and they went to the pre-party, so don't worry if you still haven't got that yet and you've arrived and you just want to like get going.
If you land early, don't feel like you can't have fun yet and you've got to wait till the festival starts. We were already very hungover by the time the festival started. Okay, so the next one is outfits. Okay, so this is for all the girls.
Yeah, so if you want to have a look at kind of the vibe, then I would just say look at like Zakra Beach location or our Instagrams, which I'll link below. If you look around like July time this year, then you'll see kind of a vibe of what to wear.
Yeah, so basically in the day, in the pool parties, bikinis, jewellery, you know, but actually I don't want to put you off. So my glam girls go in, we do.
Yeah, we wear like this full face of makeup.
With our bikinis and
But on the other hand, there are girls that don't wear makeup.
Just bikinis as well.
Or even like t-shirts and like shorts. Like whatever you're comfortable in, but you don't get too hot in.
Yeah, it's a mixture because at the end of the day, no one cares. We're just here to have fun and listen to the DJs we like. Yeah. So yeah, everyone can wear whatever they want basically. Yeah. And in the evening, it's a mixture again. Rave.
Some people still wear the same things in the day. They stay there all day and they wear the same things. And you know what? The bouncers in the club don't care. They don't care. They're not like, like it's night time, because you know obviously other places that like.
Oh, I kind of want to bring up the bouncer thing.
Okay,
should I do that later or now?
Later.
Okay.
Nighttime. Sometimes people wear like just like tops, shorts. Guys can wear like.
Okay, now we're gonna talk about cash money.
$1.
It's like the one things you want to know.
Yeah, and currency.
Kuna.
Kuna.
Yeah, it's not euros.
No, because even though it's in Europe, it's not euros. It's Croatian kuna.
Yeah, and you're gonna have, well, if you live in a small town like us, you're gonna have to order it in. Yeah. They're not gonna have any in stock before you go away.
And the conversion rate's like £1 to like 8 kuna.
So you're gonna feel like a baller when you get that kuna. So yeah, when you go away, you always kind of want to know, get a gist of how much you're gonna need,
how much stuff is, how much drinks are, how much food is.
Right. So let's start with alcohol, the most important.
Yeah.
In the supermarket, it's cheap. You can get a litre of gin, a litre of vodka,
whatever your alcohol is.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know how to say
£15?
Yeah.
Like
less. Actually, it's less.
Less, yeah.
Probably like 12
depends if you
quid, tenner.
Yeah.
And tenner if
brands.
It's a non-branded. In the club, it's everyone gets jumbo cocktails. Yeah. So if you have never been but have seen videos of people and you're wondering what the big
massive, like they're literally like this bigger than my head.
Yeah, it's called a jumbo cocktail and basically it's the equivalent of 20 quid.
Yeah. But it lasts like the whole.
It'll last
not the whole day, but like a few sets.
Do you know what? We used to get, we'd pre-drink for a pool party or the evening and then we'd get 2.
Yeah, because a normal drink's for like £10.
Yeah.
And like normal drinks like you know, just like those long little glasses.
Yeah. Like, and then you're going to have to keep going back, and you know how it is. If you found a good spot in the crowd, you don't want to keep going back to the bar.
And it's more economical, but it has loads of ice in it. So if you're one of these people that hates ice or
drink quick,
thinks, oh, what is it down? Yeah, like, sorry.
They are strong though. Like the minute we finished our first one, I'm like, woo! Yeah. What else? So you can get food in the festival if you want. Yeah. We don't, but I think that's quite. Is that dear? How much was a burger?
I think a burger. Like the food in festivals quite expensive. I think
we'd recommend if you want to keep your pennies down, eat well from the supermarket. You can get loads of crisps, sandwiches, baguettes, pizza. Get it outside of the festival
because, but the thing is, like, even UK festivals, the food's always expensive at festivals.
It's kind of
not expensive, but if you're eating it every single day, you're gonna end up like having no money back.
If you want hot food, at least you can go to the festival. And
they do like burgers, chips, pizza.
Yeah,
like, that kind of.
What else would you spend money on? Okay, so if you're tempted by things like water sports, you're going to spend money on that because the festival's got. If that's your thing, like, you know those things where you get thrown from a height. Yeah, bungee. There's jet skis. At the in Nostalgia there's mopeds. All the boys, all the lads go and do that, don't they? So, budget that if you are going to get tempted and want to do that.
Yeah.
What else would you spend money on?
I mean, also there's boat parties. We haven't not spoke about that. There are boat parties that Hideout provide.
Oh my god, good lineups as well.
Yeah, they are good, and they're normally like for like half a day. So yeah, you could also spend your money on that.
Yeah. Oh, I just thought of some tattoos.
There's a tattoo
people that get tattoos of the Hideout logo. It's mad. So if that's gonna be you,
or like piercings, they have like a piercing and like tattoo place there.
Budget that in.
Yeah. So like roughly, I think the minimum you could probably get away with is like 500. Is that too high?
I'd say more.
The minimum.
Okay, minimum.
Okay, yeah, minimum
if
500.
You are not gonna. If you are gonna pre-drink hard and not buy many drinks.
Yeah. You're still going to end up probably taking money out, but if you're like on a budget.
The thing I'll say to you is you're going to take money out.
You are.
I always think I've brought enough money. Yeah. And luckily, they're dotted around Novalgia, but if you're not staying there, there's like 4 just as you get dropped off by the shuttle cash points, which are safe. I mean, we've not got scammed or whatever.
And there's like cash points on site. So you can also use those, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if that helped, but I don't know how much to tell you to bring, but just... You're going to spend over £600, I feel.
I say 500. I think you could do it. If you like...
I think that's minimum.
If you were like money saving, you'd paid for like your shuttles, you'd paid for like your pre-parties, everything before you got there, then 500.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I hope that helps. But yeah, what else do we need to talk about? Oh, okay, should we just talk about like general behaviour tips? Like, I'm not a lecture, but we've heard horror stories of like... people getting into it with bouncers and stuff like that, so
the bouncers
they're not like the ones back home, so you can't just be drunk and be an idiot and rude, get away with it, because they'll just arrest you.
Yeah, like I think especially Brits abroad, like let's be honest, everyone starts doing crazy stuff that we wouldn't do at home.
And you can be crazy, but just within reason. Like, don't start trying to backchat a bouncer at the festival. It's just not worth it.
Just don't be rude. If you're not rude, you'll be fine.
And then also we mentioned about the potential fines about your outfits and lads wear a top.
Yeah.
But people didn't care. People didn't do it,
the bouncers will search you.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like if
girls, lads, and behind phones.
Search you, so just saying, stay safe because
take from
they
that
will
what you
search
will.
you.
Yeah. Is that everything for like kind of like that kind of thing?
I think so.
A bit boring, but you know, needed to be said.
But yeah, the bouncers are there. They're bouncer heavy, I would say, especially in like certain clubs.
Yeah. Don't really see them in the night though.
I can't even remember. Sorry.
It's no wonder because it's a blur. But yeah, basically, just to round it all off, we absolutely love Hideout Festival. Cannot recommend it.
It's my favourite festival, like hands down.
Now after this trip, it is my favourite festival.
Yeah.
It ends up being a bit of money.
Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap, but you will have the best week of your life.
You're there for a week. Where else can you do that? A week of all your favourite DJs. The lineup. Have a look at the lineup if you've not.
Oh yeah, another tip though. If you don't like the DJs or you've never heard of them or anything, please be careful, because we have met people, we have seen people, and they go and they're like, oh, I do not like this music. I don't like house. I don't get it. Like, what is this?
Like, why did you come to Hideout?
You spend so much money, and we just don't want you to have a bad time. So don't waste your money if you don't like the DJs. Like, have a look at the lineup and listen to their music.
There's no pop and there's no R&B, so it is what it is. Like, if house is your thing, you're gonna have to
go for it. And like Zakra Beach host other festivals that cater to your all needs. So if you do not like house, techno, D&B, then there are other festivals that you can go to. So don't just go because like, oh, like all my mates want to go, like let's go. Like,
unless you're cool like that and you'll just have a good time and get drunk.
But yeah, we just don't want you to pay loads of money and have a mediocre time when you could have had a great time like us.
But it's so good. Yeah. Amy's trying to get me to go this
I am.
year.
I really want to go. So Hideout, if you're watching
Might see you there.
Go on, Hideout, sponsor us. So guys, we hope that you liked our video.
Yeah, we hope that genuinely helps and gave you an idea of what it's like, what you need to take, and
and like as we previously mentioned, if you have any questions or anything, then comment down below. Subscribe so you can see any more videos.
DM us on Insta. We'll answer anyone that's got a question
just
about it.
Because like nobody helped us. Like I don't ever see that many guides, so like it's so good to kind of know before you put so much money in something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as well, hopefully we see you there.
Yeah, maybe.
If you see us then, fingers crossed, come up to us.
That'd be really funny. That happens sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But
yeah, sometimes. But yeah, we are friendly, so come up and say hi. Hopefully this helped.